Good morning, buzzers. It is Thursday, the 24th of September. This is Good Morning Buzzers from buzz50.com, the social networking site for seniors over 50. I'm Mike, and this is our friendly chat at 7:30 a.m. every day with me, you, normally Miller. She is here, but she's not on camera at the moment. So good morning to you. Good morning to everybody who is in the Good Morning Buzzers room, including Witch Morgana, Carrie May, Ellen, Fleur Rose, Jeff C, Joyce One, Lauren, Pronto, Roger AU, Sasquatch. Good morning to all of you. Pronto's in and out of the room again. Come on, sit still, Pronto. Hope you're having a great day. Hope it's a great Thursday. It's Thursday special for you. Well, we'll try and make it a little bit better. We have got Name That Tune, Spot the Difference, Name That Dish, the recipe game. We've got a poem, the Buzz 50 joke off, a saying, and, of course, international roll call. So let's have a quick listen to the tune. We did 3 notes yesterday. Fleur Rose doesn't have to do F5 anymore. Witch Morgana saying morning, Mike and Miller. Miller can hear you, Witch Morgana. She is in the wings, so to speak. Let's have a listen to the tune. This is it. So we've got a 4th note. If you can name that tune now, you get 10,000 buzzer points. If you do it live, you can also ask us to give another buzzer 10,000 buzzer points. Either by doing it live in the Good Morning Buzzers room, sending a message on the site, or even having a phone number handy, calling in or calling on Skype. Do call in. We haven't had anyone call in for ages, so do call in. We've got 2 great jokes this morning. The idea of those is I read out a joke. We don't say who they're sent in by. And do please, we're running out of jokes. Send in some more jokes. We need clean jokes that we can read out. I read out the joke. You hopefully vote between 0 and 10 for the joke. No minuses, nothing above 10. Silence is golden, or the theme from Frozen, says Fleur Rose. Let's have a look. Good morning, Merlin. Coming to the Good Morning Buzzers room. Pouring with rain again in Southampton, says Fleur Rose. Happy birthday song, says Ellen. Let's have a listen again. It is the happy birthday song. Happy birthday to you. And let's go straight into the happy birthdays on the site. And it is happy birthday today to Abby, Bish, Old Folks, Wandy, Jules 924, and North Wales Couple. So North Wales Couple have a birthday today, and we don't know whether it is both of their birthdays or one of their birthdays. So they're members as North Wales Couple, and one of them has a birthday today, or both of them. So happy birthday to you. Rubbish reception, Fleur's getting on the campsite. So the happy birthday tune was guessed first by Ellen. Let's write that down before we forget it, and let's do joke number 1. And tomorrow we'll have a new tune. So joke number 1. Sent in by a buzzer, but we're not going to say who sent it in until we've got the votes in. Are you sitting comfortably? A judge was interviewing a woman regarding her pending divorce and asked, "What are your grounds for divorce?" She said, "About 4 acres and a nice little house in the middle of the property with a stream running by it." "No," he said. "What is the foundation for this case?" "Well, it's made of concrete and mortar," she responded. "I mean, what are your relations like?" said the judge. "Well, I have an aunt and an uncle living in town, and so does my husband's parents. Do they count?" The judge said, "Do you have a real grudge?" "No," she says. "We've got a 2-car carport, and we never really needed that." "Please," he tried again. "Do you have any infidelity in your marriage?" "Yes, both my son and my daughter have stereo sets. We don't necessarily like the music, but the answer to your question is yes." "Ma'am, did your husband ever beat you up?" Yes, she responded. "About twice a week he gets up earlier than I do." Finally, in frustration, the judge asked, "Lady, why do you want a divorce?" "Oh, I don't want a divorce," she replied. "I've never wanted a divorce. My husband does say that he can't communicate with me." There's a clock chiming 7:30. And how many points does that joke get out of 10? Do send your jokes in, and we will do spot the difference in a little while, where something around here is going to change. And we will do, let's do it now. Yes, Saved by the Bell, says Joyous One. And we will do Name That Dish. Idea suggested by Pronto, who's won it twice, where we read out the ingredients of a famous dish and you try and guess what it is. We've got a 6 in from Sasquatch. We've got a 4 from Jeff C. A 5 from Carrie May. We've got a 3 from Pronto. We've got Old Timer coming into the Good Morning Buzzers room. Good morning to you. If you're watching this and you've no idea what's going on, a 6 from Merlin, a 6 from Ellen in Wisconsin, 3 question marks and a 4 from Lauren in Colombia, where hopefully they're having peace talks. But we're not too sure at the moment. It may all just be talk about the talks. But good luck to you there in Colombia, Lauren. And good luck to you wherever you are in the world. If you're watching this, you've no idea who I'm talking to. Joyous One has voted 6 for that joke. Witch Morgana 3. Then these are people who are in the Good Morning Buzzers room. If you come along to buzz50.com and click the link, one of the links underneath where I'm talking, then you'll join us as well in the Good Morning Buzzers room. And Fleur Rose has given that 4. Then you can vote for the joke as well, or even call in if you want, either by phone or by Skype or any other way that you can. So name that dish, where we read out ingredients of a famous dish and you hopefully try and guess it. Yesterday we had 1 1/3. These are American measures. I think they're British as well, really. 1 1/3 cups of water, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 1 1/4 teaspoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of cornmeal, 3 cups of unbleached all-purpose flour. I'll say it again because it's an important one. 3 cups of unbleached all-purpose flour and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Can you name that dish? Nothing for naming the dish. Nothing for spotting the difference. Only 10,000 points for naming that tune, which was done and guessed today by Ellen. So let's switch screens. Let's have a look at the site at the same time as, and you'll see why, loaf of bread, says Pronto. Joyous One, wouldn't it be wonderful if countries around the world would all come together in peace? Wouldn't that be a concept? It would be fantastic, but as the time goes on at the moment, it looks more and more unlikely. Tacos, says Jeff C. Yeah, Pronto was kind of thinking a bread item, says Joyous One. So we're going to go and have a look at the site. We have got a new Guess the Famous Face. Now we'll look at the face, but, and the but is, you're welcome to guess it. I don't know who it is. And the only way that you'll win, and there's 10,000 buzzer points for Guess the Famous Face, is to type it in on the forum topic. And you can find that if you go to the homepage of Buzz50, you'll see the sliders across the top and you'll see the famous face pixelated there. So let's go across, look at the famous face. Let's see if anyone's guessed what the dish is. Merlin's left the room, Merlin's back in again. Well done. Nobody guessed the dish yet. Angel cake, says Fleur Rose, no. And then we'll do joke number 2 whilst we're looking at Guess the Famous Face. And then we'll spot the difference when we come back. So let's see if I can switch. Let's see if I can switch screens. Click that. I haven't set it up right, so I'll click back there and there. Click that, click that, click that. Select that screen. Start screen share. Then I think I need to click this again, but I'm not sure. And we should all be looking at this. And this is the famous face. So the idea of this is, it's a pixelated face of a famous person. You try and guess who it is on the forums. You can guess it now if you like, but it won't count. And anyway, I don't know who it is. And then if you guess it right, you get 10,000 buzzer points. And let's do joke number 2. Joke number 2. I went to the zoo the other day. See if you can guess what this is before the punchline comes up. I went to the zoo the other day. There was only a dog in it. It was a Shih Tzu. Do you get that? I had to Google whether the breed Shih Tzu is known in the USA, and apparently is. I went to the zoo the other day. There was only a dog in it. It was a Shih Tzu. Ha, ha, ha. So see if you, when we come back, can spot the difference. No points for spotting the difference. Let's see if we can come back. Oh, no, don't click stop broadcast. That would not be what we're trying to do. So, good morning, buzzers, to you. If you've just joined us and you don't know what's going on, it's just a friendly chat from buzz50.com at 7:30 a.m. every day. One from Pronto, one from Sasquatch, adorable dog, joke 3. One from Merlin, so bad, 0, says Red 5, Jeff C1, old timer 3, Fleur, come on, see him? Scones, says Fleur Rose. Fleur Rose is about 20 minutes behind. Fleur Rose is guessing the famous dish. Fleur Rose, can you spot the difference? Ellen, 2 for 2 today. 3 for trying. Thank you, Lauren. I think we know which. Pony is pole dancing, says Pronto. Yes, that is the difference. Pony is indeed pole dancing here on a half empty bottle of wine. Or is it half full? Who can tell? Are you a half full or a half empty person? Pony sitting on bottle on table, says Carrie May, being much more specific. And we've got a 3 coming from Joyous One. So we have got, let's work out these points. That's joke number 1 and joke number 2. I think we've got a record for joke number 2. Okay, now we have to name and shame. Pony on bottle, says Fleur Rose. 21 minutes late. Carrie May's coming with a 4 about half an hour after the joke. Perhaps the broadcast is delayed for different people. That has pushed the... Oh, a 9 from Fleur Rose. Fleur, did you not vote before? Oh, no, you said scones. A 9 from Fleur Rose. That's pushed it up again. So we have in second place with 2.5 votes, we have the Rubbish Zoo, which was sent in by Joyous One. Congratulations, well done. You sent in some great jokes that have won. You've also sent in the joke which I think has managed the lowest score possible. It was below 2 until Fleur Rose came in with a 9. And the winner was joke number 1 with 4.7 out of 10 sent in by Sasquatch. If you can send in better jokes, please do send them in. We need more jokes. We need more of everything. We've got a poem here from Abhilaj. I hope I didn't read this one out before. It's a really nice poem. Let's have a listen to it. If you've got any poems, please do send them in. They can either be written by you or written by somebody else, but please credit them with writing it. I love you, oceans, love you, stars. By Abhilaj. If I could ever do, I would always stay with you. I would always pray with you. I love you, oceans, love you, stars. I would always say to you and say with you. Life is like a crowded train. You may get at best a foot to rest, lots of pain. I do dream of such a day, my golden doll made of clay, to fly you in aeroplane, to buy a house at Hilltop for you to clean and mop, and clean it by your name. Whatever you lost in past, I wish to redeem fast, like missing Cinderella's shoe. If I could ever do, I would always stay with you. I would always pray with you. I love your oceans, love your stars. I would always say to you and say with you. From Abhilaj, thank you very much. If you've got any sayings, poems, jokes, photos, funny videos, do please send them in. Did anyone get the recipe? No, Fleur, not yet, not as far as I know. I'll just go through it again. And it was, for name that dish, 1 1/3 cups of water. I will say goodbye now and see you tomorrow. 1 1/3 cups of water, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 1 1/4 teaspoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of cornmeal, 3 cups of unbleached all-purpose flour, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and nobody has. For anyone that followed baseball, says Alan, Yogi Berra died yesterday at the age of 90, an American icon. I'm sure he's really well known in America. They play baseball in Canada as well. It's not really popular yet over here. So good morning, buzzers. Good morning to you. Thanks for watching. Joyous one. Yes, Yogi was one special guy, had a lot of special sayings. So it's good morning, buzzers. It's goodbye from me, and see you tomorrow, 7:30 a.m., same time, same place. Good morning, buzzers.